2 years ago, I was that brown, awkward guy who, if you met him, you'll just laugh at him. It was that bad. And it might sound funny right now, but it was so bad. And it's like I was so uncomfortable in my own skin. And my brain, those thoughts, negative self-talk that was causing me to just never connect. It was just like me versus me every single time. And if that sounds like you are struggling with, if that sounds like that might be something that's happening to you, I'm telling you, this video is for you. It might change your life. You might be asking, who's this fucking brown random guy talking about and all that stuff? I'm telling you. Let me just show you a video about me, how I used to be 2 years ago, so you understand, like, I went through that shit. I want to show you how uncomfortable I was. Let me just show it to you right now. Today, my morning routine was great though. So I woke up around 10 o'clock, 10:30. After that, I just went to brush my teeth. And after that, what did I do? What else did I do? Um, bro, I'm forgetting stuff right now. Okay, after brushing, I just, like, clean my face. After that, I just, bro, why am I nervous? Bro, why? I don't know what to say. Yeah, it was crazy, but the thing is, I'm really grateful that he did it. And I'm grateful that he took the action. He took the firm decision to do something about it. And this one tweak that I'm going to talk to you about in this video is so powerful and so simple that people just miss out. But when you try to use this one powerful method, you can convince your mind that you're becoming that person. Let me show you exactly how to do this. In my laptop, I'm going to show you exactly how. And you might be thinking, oh, this is so long and all that stuff. You have a decision to make here. Is this content just about consuming even more, or is it about taking the action? You have to make a decision to do something about it. So let's go into my laptop. I'm going to show you exactly how to implement this. Let's get it right. So that one exercise I'm talking about is called confirmation code. So you know how our brain be every single time you want to say like, oh, I'm confident, I'm not awkward, or I'm this person, but your brain is so smart that it brings like a whole fucking PowerPoint presentation saying like, look, this is how you're awkward. This is where you were awkward. This is like how you're bad. Or this is where you like fucked it up. Or this is how you embarrass yourself, right? Like every memory just pops up and try to justify why you're a certain person. So every time you tell yourself, I'm not awkward, I'm trying to be confident and everything, here's this where this exercise comes up. So how you know like some people say like, let me just put this here. What the hell up here? So there is two parts of all these things that happens, right? So we tell ourselves, let's say the actual limiting belief we have, that is, wait, what is happening? Why is it acting this way? Let's say limiting, what the fuck is this? Okay, let's say this works, right? The limiting belief, yeah. Let's say, oh, I'm awkward, right? Let's say I'm awkward. Yeah, this is awkward. Let me put this thing. Yeah, I think this is better. Wait, why does it act like that? Okay, doesn't matter, right? I didn't really record that, but it doesn't matter. So the limiting belief that we have here, right? Let's say I'm awkward or I'm confident. I'm not confident enough. Now the opposite of it will be about, okay, I am confident. I am comfortable in such situations, anything, right? But our brain is so smart. We cannot just say that I am something, right? Not I am this guy, but it gives you so many reasons as to why you're not. Now, when it comes to that, right? Um, what you can do is like what I found, and this has helped me a lot. It might sound simple, but this tweak can change life. Every time you repeat to yourself, I'm this person, and your brain tells you like you are not, you can try doing this. So this is where the confirmation comes up. Let me explain to you every single thing how you can like do this confirmation, right? So basically what it means is that instead of saying I am confident, and your brain tells you you're not, you need to have proof to say that you are. So every time you say, I'm confident, just like that, it's not going to work. You have to tell, I'm confident because of this. And that because every single time you say that stuff, it convinces your mind better. You have more evidence to prove that you are. And here's where everybody make a mistake. You cannot logically weigh your thinking out of your way. So you cannot just say because of this. Now, you might be saying like, oh, what if I don't have a win? What if I don't have things to back it up? What you can use is effort, right? So you can use effort as something. You can use effort as something to tell your brain that you are. Effort or small wins. So that's why people say have small wins, but people don't realize that small wins, you need to record them. You need to have somewhere, I don't know where the fuck it is. Why somewhere where you can remind yourself of those small wins that stack up on that belief you're trying to become. So let's say you don't want to be awkward and be more comfortable at ease. You need to remind yourself every single time the small things because there is something called RAS in our brain. So for I don't want to get sciencey here, but it's like more towards RAS. So it's like every single time you say I'm this, but the small wins helps it, right? So our brain has something. I'll just one tangent here, right? Our brain has something called RAS that is just focusing on one thing. If you say something to yourself on this, it's gonna find all the evidence you have to justify that you are right. If you tell yourself I'm awkward, it's gonna justify why you're awkward. See what I mean? So this part of our brain needs to be trained that look for positives instead of the negative, right? So instead of saying these things, you need to tell yourself positive because of this confirmation. It's gonna be the effort. I know this like really, really bad. So saying the opposite and then saying because and the confirmation helps you make it easier, you know? And when you do that, it's really, really easy for you to actually make it pass through that brain part, right? So every time your brain says, like, look, I'm not this guy or I'm not that guy, when you have that small win, let's say the effort you put in, it's easier for you to then make it. I'm just repeating here, but we need to be more reminded than we thought here. Now, basically, how you record that is all to you. So what you can do is like maybe, let me put this here. So the RAS is really crucial. The small wins you have is actually really crucial too. And the, what you call that stuff? The small wins, really track all that stuff is also crucial. Now, everybody's gonna say like, oh, why should I do these small wins and all that stuff? But you need to realize that the small wins you stack up is crucial because when you do it, it reminds your brain of those small things. And at first, it might seem like really, really like skeptical. You'd be like skeptical, like, what is this small thing, right? But you don't realize the small thing, the small win can turn into a tornado. And people are not, is like, here's the second thing. You need to be consistent with this. You need to be consistent at least for 30 days at least. Yeah, it's long, right? It's not that long. People say it's long. For at least 30 days to get this. And I mean it. And when you are consistent with these 30 days with one small thing, I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. And I'm telling you, like 99% of the people who's watching this video is not going to take action. They might do it for a few days and then they're like, this small thing, right? And that small thing, they don't realize that small thing actually becomes a tornado. That's what happened to me. I stayed to it. I stayed true to the words and did it. I looked for more confirmations. I put myself out there and did more effort. That's how you do it. Small efforts, small wins makes it like what I tell you right now, right? RAS. The small thing, let me explain how this works. Like people say like do it more consistently. I'm gonna tell you why consistently doing it is gonna make it easier for you. When you make your thing consistently done every single day, you don't realize that your brain looks for more evidence. Right? So you say like I'm more confident in social situations. Now your brain has more like evidence because of the small wins from the few days. The more you do it, the more that's gonna go into snowball. And I'm repeating here, but it's crazy how it works. And consistently doing this for a few days, for 30 days, just 1 month. You can see the change it's gonna make. And if you feel like this video helped you a lot, feel free to like join my community first link in the description. This is my community right now, and this is where I like post almost every single thing in here. And I've shared here one of my the structure of this. Okay, what happened to my camera here? So one of the structure of my video. Okay, this. Oops. Okay, got it. So I have a structure of the video. So like structure of the video, structure of all the things like limiting beliefs, opposite, confirmation, how to make this into a cycle where we do it every single day. And if you join the community, and it's for free, no, nothing there. It's free. You can leave anytime you want. There's 100 people out there, and you can join and everything. And also like one-on-one, personalized connection, all that stuff. So I would say like if that's something you feel like you're struggling with and more help with, by understanding yourself how to apply this, and also like surround yourself with people who are going through the same journey. And I highly recommend, and you love that place. So if you want the whole structure and everything, join the community and surround yourself with killers inside. Take care, guys.